Hi everyone, Simona here from Vector Twist. In today's tutorial, I would like to show you how to create geometric gradient patterns. And I would like to show you how you can create those patterns with the blend tool. Now first, let's set our stroke to none. And then the fill we're going to set to the lightest green here. It's almost like a yellow-green. Then I'm grabbing the rectangle tool in the toolbar, click once on the artboard, let's check the constraints, and then let's set 50 points for the width and height. At the same time, let's go to View and turn on the grid. After that, we're just going to create a copy underneath, and then I'm going to create another copy just on the side. Now I've created 4 squares. They're all filled with the same color. Let's check our bottom square here on the left, select it, and let's set it to a dark pink. Then the one on the top right, let's set it to a light blue, and then the one on the bottom to a dark blue. After, we're going to select the rectangles, the yellow, greenish one, and our dark pink one. We're going to Object, Blend, and we'll choose Make. As you can see, we now have a color gradient happening. But I would like to have a little bit more of a pixelated look. So we're going to double-click our Blend tool in the toolbar, and then we get the Blend options. As we can see, spacing is set to Smooth Color. We'll switch this to Specified Steps. Check the preview, and then let's set 1 for the first value and see what happens. Of course, now we don't have enough steps, so let's increase those steps. Here's a small tip that you might not know about. You can use the arrow keys on the keyboard for up and down to increase the value, or you can also use the scroll wheel on your mouse. So I'm just going to increase the steps until I see my pixels or my squares in between. So in my case here, specified steps of 5 is enough. Then I'm going to click OK. After that, we'll go back to Object, Blend, and then we're going to expand the blend. Then we're going to repeat this step with our next 2 squares. So I'll select them, I'll apply again the blend, I'll double-click my Blend tool, and I'm going to switch to specified steps. Again, we do not want to have that many, so I'll set it back to 1, and then I increase the steps. Again, just like the last time, 5 specified steps is enough. I'll click OK, go back to Object, Blend, and then expand it. Now with both of them expanded, we do not want to ungroup them. We keep both of our objects grouped, then we select both of them, and then we're going to add another blend. So I'm going back to Object, Blend, and I'm going to Make. And now as you can see, we've created a geometric gradient pattern. And this gives a really nice effect. Now you can increase this, you can add many more steps, you can add many more colors, and you can use it for backgrounds or backdrops, or you can create even patterns out of it. Now just because it was so much fun, let me show you another one. Let's grab the rectangle tool again. We'll click once. We still have our dimensions, 50 points for width and height. We click OK. This time I'm going to switch to the pen tool, and I'm going to remove my anchor point here, select my shape, use the Reflect tool, and make a copy of it, and then place it in my top corner. Then I'm going to use the bottom rectangle, and I'm going to choose a little bit of a darker green. Then I select both, I group them, and I'm going to create a copy. Here, of course, I want to switch to my pink, and then the bottom one, I'm going to choose a much darker pink. And then I'm going to create a copy of both of them to the other side. Then I'm going to switch it to a really light blue and a little bit of a darker blue. And the same I'm going to do at the bottom and just apply some darker colors. Now I'm going to repeat the step with the blend. Select my other two and repeat the same step. I want to select both of them, go to Object, Blend, and expand them. I still keep them grouped, so do not ungroup them. Select both of them again, and then create another blend. And now we've created another geometric gradient pattern. This is a little bit more of a mosaic style with triangles, and of course you can select all of it, go to Object, Blend, and expand it. And then if you want to, you can select each single shape and rotate it and give it, for example, different colors. And of course, if you do not like the colors, you can just select all of your grouped shape, go to Edit, Edit Colors, and then Recolor Artwork. Now what you choose here is really up to you. As you can see, we have all sorts of colors here in the artwork. And this is pretty much it. You can use any kind of shape. It doesn't have to be a square. You can create triangles. You can create rectangles. You can even try out circles. Just get a little creative and see what comes from it. But this is really a nice way to create some really cool pixelated gradient pattern. If you liked the tutorial, please give it a like and subscribe to the channel. And don't forget to share it. I'll see you next time.